As a traveling salesman, 60-year-old George Humphrey spends lots of time behind the wheel.
I'm in outside sales. I travel by car. I do a lot of driving.
George was heading to a routine sales call one afternoon when the unexpected happened.
The freeway had gone down into one lane. I slowed down my car, and next thing I knew, I was out cold.
He had got rear-ended, and it was at like 70 miles an hour.
George knew he was in bad shape when he felt excruciating pain in his back. His wife feared the worst.
I'm thinking that he's going to be paralyzed.
I didn't know if I'd ever drive again, if I'd be able to.
George was transported to Texas Health Fort Worth, where he first met Dr. Ajayi.
This is a CAT scan of Mr. Humphrey's back.
Scans showed a broken back with possible paralysis, but Dr. Ajayi was optimistic.
It hadn't touched the nerve canal, which meant that I could walk, if fixed correctly. And luckily, he was there because he knew exactly what to do. And he told me, he said, "You'll be back up walking." He says, "No problem."
The plan was to try to find the least disruptive way to stabilize the spine. So a minimally invasive approach was what we discussed. So what we did was we found a way to stabilize this area where the fracture was by placing a screw above, at the level of a fracture and below the fracture, one on each side. And when we were done, we were then able to put in a rod on each side to help stabilize that, and then lay down some bone graft material to help bone heal across to stabilize it for fusion.
6 months after his surgery, George is on his feet, healthy and back to work.
It's totally remarkable. I've been working for 2.5 months now. I can do anything that I did before as far as around the house. I do yard work, swimming. We play water polo quite a bit and stuff in the back, so water volleyball.
They fixed him, put him back together, and now he's himself again.
The best part of the job is the reward and the benefit from seeing someone who's had an improvement from something I was able to help with.
For George and his wife Teresa, they're thankful for Dr. Ajayi and his staff in getting George's life back to normal.
I would highly recommend Dr. Ajayi for anybody with any kind of back problem because he's very knowledgeable. I mean, that's quite evident. I'm proof of that. Life is great. It's good to spend it with my family, and I got a lot of support, and it's back to normal. It's like this never happened.